Hi everyone, it's Ella here. I just want to quickly share this video. This is not natural for a koala to drink such copious amounts of water. Koalas naturally get their their hydration through the eucalyptus trees, and they very rarely come down from the trees. Only in times of these circumstances will you see a koala. And 30 years ago, you did not see koalas like this when you had little fires. This is just not natural. And there's hundreds of thousands of these poor animals. And of course, the next issue we're going to have is disease outbreaks. Billions of animals dead, rotting away on the land, blowing in the wind with all these viruses.
I mean, we're just helpless at the moment. We're just watching these massive fires. There's mega fires. They're losing hundreds of koalas to these fires. So we have to manage around the fire itself, and that will take consultation with Rural Fire Service, National Parks, roundtable discussions to come up with plans so that we can actually manage this threat. Although we've got a lot of other threats, we've got diseases and dogs, and it's the same. It hasn't been the front of my mind because we've been dealing with all these other threats for koalas. But when these fires come through at this scale, these other threats are minuscule in comparison to the impact it's having on all of these populations. Also, the fact that we're depending on volunteer firefighters to fight fires of this scale, I think we really need to resource, for example, retained employees within the Rural Fire Service who are there. That comes back to the back, not just the backburning, but
why not give it back to the Aboriginal Land Council? Let them control it. They've done it for 55,000 years. Let the Aboriginals control the fire.
Prescribed burning, so we've got a shorter and shorter season where Rural Fire Service and Parks can carry out prescribed burns to prevent fires of this scale. And so a lot of the time, the conditions are really limited. If your volunteers aren't available to come in and do those fires, they also don't get done. So if you've got more paid employees out that are managing these fires and doing prescribed burns, then you have this ability to plan properly under climate change to achieve a lot more within those tight time windows. So I think
the resources you're sort of focusing on in this respect is about managing the fires better, is that?
It is, yeah. So okay. During the future for prescribed burning and trying to maintain refuges for koalas, but also when the fires hit, what goes on before and after the fire in terms of wildlife as well. So it's very big picture. I don't think even on notice I could come up with a figure for it.
Yes.
But I would recommend that workshops or roundtable discussions with all the key stakeholders involved brought together, because I know that Rural Fire Service and Parks, they're so stretched.
Next clip is because the fires have been going on for this long that the birds have even learned the siren sounds. It's a native magpie. Magpies are pretty friendly if you feed them. This magpie has obviously been looked after. If you feed a magpie like a few scraps of meat, when they're young, they will always come back, but you shouldn't really do it, but they will always come back and they won't swoop you during breeding season.